Alexander Christopher from Lionard Luxury Real Estate, and today I'll be your host. Get ready to discover a noble property that once belonged to the Medici family, here in the very cradle of the Renaissance. Let's discover it. Today, I will be your guide for this tour in Florence. And of course, Ilaria Vigna will be back soon with another extraordinary property. Our tour begins here, in Piazza della Signoria. Behind me stands one of Florence's most iconic landmarks, Palazzo Vecchio, with its monumental tower overlooking the city. The name Palazzo Vecchio was given by Cosimo de' Medici, a leading figure of the Medici family, the powerful dynasty that ruled Florence for more than 3 centuries. For over 700 years, this palace has been the seat of Florence local government and the historic stage of politics, power, and intrigue. All around us, palaces, fountains, and statues create what feels like an open-air museum. Behind me, you can see the Loggia dei Lanzi. This elegant arch gallery was built in the 14th century and, over time, has become a true open-air museum, displaying sculptures of mythological heroes and powerful allegories. Right next to Palazzo Vecchio stands the Uffizi Gallery, a treasure trove of Italian Renaissance art, and one of the most renowned and most visited museums in the world. The museum houses an extraordinary collection of masterpieces by artists such as Botticelli, Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and Raffaello. The Uffizi Gallery was commissioned by Cosimo I de' Medici and designed by the architect and artist Giorgio Vasari. And now, I'm going to take you to a prestigious property that once belonged to several noble Florentine families, including, precisely, the Medici. This property offers the rare privilege of experiencing Florence art and history right at your doorstep. The alley behind me leads directly to the property, and this one here is the Bargello National Museum, home of one of the most important collections of Italian Renaissance sculptures. Among its masterpieces is Donatello's David, the revolutionary bronze sculpture that became Florentine symbol of pride and artistic genius, once owned by the Medici collection. The building dates back to the 14th century, and over time was owned by 3 of the most influential families in Florence: the Coboni, the Spigliati, and of course, the Medici. This property truly stands out as a rare opportunity in Florence. It's located in the heart of the historic center in one of the most exclusive locations the city can offer. The residential building offers nearly 950 square meters of interior space, distributed over 4 levels. On the piano nobile, we find the main apartment that we will soon tour. 370 square meters of refined living space, with its own private street entrance. The property also includes 2 additional separate apartments, an 84 square meter unit at the first floor and an 87 square meter attic on the top level. The 3 properties can remain separate or combined to create a larger residence. At street level, the property also features a 40 square meters internal garage, an extremely rare feature in Florence center, and a 360 square meter of commercial space, once an art gallery, today an active restaurant. Now let's go and discover it. As we climb the staircase, a painted crest reveals above the archway the unmistakable coat of arms of the city's most famous family, the Medici, framed by soft fresco tones. A powerful mark that places this property directly in Firenze's own history. As we step inside, we are welcomed by impressive high ceilings with traditional wooden exposed beams. The foyer still preserves original late medieval elements. The terracotta floors and the stone portals reflect the most authentic Florentine style. At the center of the room stands a working stone fireplace. Along the upper walls, we can also see fragments of original frescoes and heraldic coat of arms, carefully restored and preserved by the owner, giving us the impression of stepping into the Middle Ages. Antique weapons dating back to the 13th century decorate the walls, reinforcing the noble character of the house, together with the deep red draperies on the windows. Damask armchairs and a historic holy water stoup are just some of the authentic 14th century pieces that enrich this room. The apartment is served by a private lift that arrives directly in the main living room. The lift also connects to the first floor, which currently has an independent apartment. From the foyer, the view opens up directly on the stone facade of the Bargello and the other historic palaces of Florence. Meraviglioso. We have now moved into the formal living room. Designed in a post-Renaissance style, delicate pure silk wall coverings make a refined backdrop to wooden floors and 17th century display cabinets. But the true highlight of the salon is the ceiling. An elegant neoclassical composition where stucco frames and painted panels naturally draw the eye upward. The refined walls hide a secondary private lift discreetly connecting this level to the mezzanine library above and to an attic floor on the 4th level, which now hosts a 3rd independent apartment. And the height of the living areas is truly remarkable, reaching almost 4.4 meters, enhancing the sense of grandeur and light throughout the room. Now, I'd like to show you one of the highlights of this property, this spectacular mezzanine library. The walls are lined floor to ceilings with books, more than 35,000 volumes, while a wooden walkway connects reading corners, a small writing desk overlooking the living room below, and the access to the lift. It's a warm and intimate retreat, perfect for study, for work, or just to enjoy a moment of quiet. The living area is also served by a guest bathroom located just below this lofted library. The formal dining room captures the spirit of an authentic historic Florentine palazzo, with its high beam ceiling, terracotta floors, and some tall wooden panels that conceived built-in elegant pantries and storage. At the center, a long, solid wood table with high-backed chairs sets the scene for a refined dinners. Around it, ceiling corners, period armchairs, and antique cabinets. Red draperies, historic wall fragments, and a curated selection of artworks and ceramics complete the aristocratic atmosphere of this room. Here we are in the suite, which features this elegant sitting area completely independent from the main living spaces and served by its own bathroom. Framed by soft walled paneling and a fresco ceiling border, the room is furnished with coordinated sofas and armchairs, creating an elegant retreat for reading, working, or simply unwinding in complete privacy. In the bedroom, classic comfort meets the atmosphere of a historic Florentine palace. Bespoke wardrobes, vintage furniture, and antique chests of drawers rest on polished wooden floors, while tall windows draped in light curtains fill the room with a soft, filtered glow. Above, a truly remarkable frescoed ceilings create a truly unique setting. A delicate oval composition in pale tones framed by vivid blue and gold panels. Privacy and comfort are further enhanced by an additional bathroom. The floor is completed by further functional spaces. The kitchen combines tall historic windows with a practical contemporary layout. Adjacent utility rooms serve as laundry and storage areas, keeping everyday operation discreetly out of sight. The property also includes an additional bedroom with an ensuite bathroom and a balcony, located in a separate area of the residence, ideal for guests or staff. This property not only includes the extraordinary apartment we visited together, but also two other independent apartments, a large commercial space, and an internal garage, all in the historic center of Florence, a true residential gem. To learn more, visit us on Lionard.com or contact us directly. From Florence, that's all for today. Thank you for joining us, and if you enjoyed the tour, please don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. Ciao!